So, hello guys, back at it again today with another explanation video. I just had many guys of you asking me, dude, what was going on there yesterday? Was there a short signal? Was there a long signal with your small trade strategy? And I'm gonna break it down totally because, this was clearly something you didn't get quite right, guys. For those who just asked me, other ones had many successful trades. Many people telling me, "Dude, I doubled my account. I gained so many gains on the first few trades, and whatever." And I saw right the difference whether people really looked after where are we right now. Are we in the big trade? Are we already after a small trade? And I'm gonna show you guys right now the difference. I'm gonna go through it also yesterday. What was the example? And many people were asking me about this area where I by myself I was live on it, thinking myself what's going on in here. But some things were just very clear. If you're not concentrating, if you don't look back, what happened right there, you could be unclear. So we discovered until here. I'm gonna show you immediately what was the situation until here. But we discovered until here, the market reversed on the previous day close, and I was very interested what's going to happen here, because I saw this. There was kind of a good sell-off, but they fought here. There was not quite a clear sell-off. Yes, it was still good. People didn't get to many upstairs peaks, but as you see here, there's a much more clear buy, and the sell is more identified. And people were asking me, yeah, what's the entry point here? Was it entry point? There's other people, yeah, right, this should be your strategy for the small trades, right? Guys, you are definitely forgetting what I told in my very first video, that you have to watch where you are right now. And if you go back and look at this, that we're at here straight with a divergence confirmed to a big trade strategy. And where also I made a video where I entered my big trade strategy right here. And the first resistance that we targeted was right here, but it disappeared right after we broke through this. The resistance got cancelled somehow. The easy algo just calculated it is now not a resistance anymore. And look how right easy algo is. It wasn't, but I got stopped out though. I took my profit because we were at the resistance. I thought to myself, yeah, here might happen something again. But this just disappeared. And look what happened. The big trade continued to the next resistance. And people asking me, yeah, small trade entry here and small trade entry there. We were in a big trade, guys. Until up here, you have to accept there will be no small trade strategy for you. Because as long as this is going and the sell-off here is so poor, we are still in a big trade. You might be wanting to enter right at some points here you were looking for, but guys, you still have to get on this. I still, if I'm going in gambling mode, right, and I knew, yeah, this was right here, but it disappeared, and we have a poor sell-off here. Do we retest? Do we have a better uptrend immediately? And if I would have gambled, I may go in back here, taking the profit until this, when I had it confirmed. And look at this. We had here a double wave in divergence, continuing the big trade until to the next resistance. And I know, guys, this you have to practice the reading. Yeah, this is all of it. Where are we right now, and where might we go? And as you see here, we just entered, and we have to ask ourselves, like I said in my first video, we're opening the chart, and where are we here? Okay, we are, as we see, probably after the big trade already. We are going to retest, and this is the time where we are going to focus. If it retests once, okay, we are already immediately in some things. If it tests 2 or 3 times and it wants to go up, guys, this might be the next big trade opportunity. Maybe not even a small trade in this area until, I don't know, 1530 or something. We might see. But yeah, small W pattern can form right here, so it might be shooting up after here, like a small, very small retest. Let's see. People are willing to buy since we reached the low yesterday. But let's go in for more examples and even live. Yeah, because I wanted to show you guys right where we were yesterday, what decisions we were trying to make. And we just had to realize this is still a big trade. Yeah, we too. I was extremely tired yesterday. I was asking myself here, yeah, what's going on in here? But as I saw the sell-off is very poor, this might be happen once again, because as you see, another riot tells 2. This line here indicates it's already almost straight here, and the trend is staying at the estimator, telling you, or you have here an entry at the turning point, but it won't go down again more. Yeah. So when you understood this, you are totally fine, guys. You will understand the difference between big trades and small trades. And let's go back right here, where I just pulled up my big trade strategy. I will show you guys again. This is still when you surpass the point, the opportunity with my strategy to re-enter. Yeah. So we are not looking for shorts here. We are in an uptrend. It might really like to shoot down here, but look at this, and we have a very, very small thing going through the stop loss. Yeah, when you put your limit order right here, and it's a perfect example again for entering this big trade strategy. But I wanted to go also back again, right here, or right here, where you guys were asking. Of course, if I didn't read the market, if I didn't read what was going on exactly right here, and let's replay it, maybe, or let's replay it from here. Yeah, you guys might think this is it. This is a touch. No, it's not. You are after the turning point. You are after the stagnation point, and this is exactly where I'm drawing right now. Again, I'm showing again on the example from yesterday. But this is the area where you prepare. Exactly this. And if there happens no breakthrough to the line here where you prepare your limit order, yes, then there will be no signal. And I will also go in a video, maybe I do it right in this video too, how you get more signals though. The settings are kind of more dangerous, but kind of not. I will show you and explain you immediately, but let's watch first the live. And I recreate what you guys thought, not realizing that we are still in the big trade. And here's the support line, and we are still close under this, and you guys think about taking small trades. Completely wrong, yeah? Read it and take it after the retest here is clear, yeah? After that, you can go for more technical analysis. So let's just wait. Why doesn't it play? Okay. Something not working. Ah, yes. Oh, there we go. I was too quick now. Again. So this, we also already were there. This was false. Now I would tell you, if you didn't calculate, yeah, I would be in the same situation as you. Yeah, we didn't look if we are in a big trade. Here's clear the support, a clear sign that we might hit this. And we thought here, oh, look, a turning point. Completely wrong, guys. Yeah, we are going to shoot up through this and get back to the midline, like this is always working. Yeah. But look at this. We are right in front of the support. And people are going in here. They may have taken profit, but we are clearly shooting again. We are not even reached this. You have to be very, very aware of that this is happening. And all of this has to be calculated. And you would have been still in luck because of mathematics, right? And trading physics, if you might call it that. But actually, guys, still learn the difference between big trades and small trades, and that you have to wait after the big trade for entering a small trade. If the big trade is not over, this might be wrong. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly again on Medic, because I still have my drawings there. Yes. The video of 3 minutes yesterday, this was showing it good, but we have to actually replay it again so that you see exactly what I mean. So right there. Let's ignore this for a bit. Yeah, and let's watch this. If you draw a line, or if you imagine a line that you draw down with the trend, you clearly see at some point that this thing is turning, and not just a bit, it's getting quite in. They may have a situation also here where we have a little turn in, yeah, but it's just a little one. The trend is still pushing the direction of the Nadaraya down, and here again, we might have if we get the strategy with more entries, a signal here, but let's pretend we didn't, and this thing is going down and down and down, and let's watch it from there. So this thing comes in more clear and clear. The turning point of this is getting undeniable, right? If you have it starting from here, looking for a entry again in the big trade strategy, for example, this would also not happen. Yeah, we are retesting that level, and after this very, very big trend, things are going up. Yeah. So now, and I want you guys keep looking very, very exactly at this. Here starts the stagnation point, right? What I want to make clear again is, I told in my first video, you have always to calculate, not to predict, but to calculate this stagnation point, this movement. Yeah, if you have to correct your limit orders or whatever. And guys, this is totally a sign we retest here. You have to have the technical analysis with you. You have to have it. So in combination with my technical analysis, knowing that this retest, if it's successful, might be it. Yeah. And I'm preparing from that point on this stagnation, future stagnation point, and this future turning point, my limit order. And I start preparing it right here between the stagnation point and somewhere quite few bars after the turning point. This is your entry, guys. Yeah. Oh, oops. Let's leave it like this. And you prepare your limit at this line. And bam. There we go. And you see how robot-like you took this. Now, guys, two things. If you entered this and the big trade continues, there's where you have your risk management. As you will see, this will always hit the middle line again. Even if we have no confirmation and we have nothing left on this, we will hit this middle line, like we did in the other example right before, right? So if you go for this, and you see this, you are good. But let's pretend now the big trade wanted to continue, and this stagnation point was not clear.
you wouldn't have even started to prepare because the people are still wanting to sell off. Even if we have a bigger fight in here, and you will see that the trend is going down, you will have no entry point. This is the thing, yeah. We had the turning point, and this is why this works. That after the turning point, this thing makes sure that the people are buying. Yeah, because the trend might be over right here. And now, if you look at the market, what the people would think in this moment. Yeah, fuck, this is the lowest point. We had a buy off right here, a quite big candlestick. People already made clear, yes, we want to go up. But many people also thought, hey, we had this big thing. This might be our quick, middle market fight. And after that, the big trend continues down here, right? But things are not telling that. First of all, the Netheraya works like Fibonacci in this case. And mathematics tell what people are doing, where they put also the elements and where they buy. These are definitely the market analytics that you have to understand before you actually go into professional trading, right? So we had the stagnation point, we had the turning point, and we had the entry. And there's actually, after you have all of these confirmations, and you entered already, always still have to be sure. There is no easy algo confirmation. The line is red. You might go out here, definitely. Yeah. So prepare yourself. You cross this. You moved up a little here to move your stop loss, not only at the break-even point, but right above, like on high leverage with 10% gain or whatever, so that you just come up with the fees. And let's watch what happens right here. You see that the confirmation, the green line, just turned after here. Why you don't care if it does it here or whatever. That's why we read where's the stagnation point. And that's why we can wait until here and here if we have a confirmation for going more up. Right? So if you listened exactly to this, you would have taken this trade like a robot. And if not, you would have taken it until here. Like this example works every time. I've not seen an example in my backtest that didn't hit the middle line. And let's continue what happened right there. So, and if we look now at this, we just didn't have a small trade entry. Divergent sells somehow. This could maybe be a big trade. But still, you have to be aware. And so much volatility, the divergences go a little crazy. And you have to read and read and read. I would have gone out, definitely. Because my target was hit. If it was not hit right, this is another sign for this. But look here, the market wants to retest again. Yeah, telling you in the divergence where you can see something. And watch this. This is the new support zone that actually went away again. Yeah, so people wanted to test it. So yeah, this is now the support for the 5 minute and not for the 1 hour. And as you see, you gotta still be aware of even that. Where are the people producing another support or resistance? What is the easy algo telling? When does one disappear? When does one appear? And again, we were in a big trade here. If you are not sure what happens right in those stagnation points or whatever, you just look for staying in the big trade, right?
So no small trade entry, guys. Here will still be a retest. Yeah. You're not looking for shorts here. So turning point came in here, and look, let's replay that. Let's rewatch that. It happened right here if we had a proper turning point. Okay, it looks like it. And we are at the zone, right? So as I told also, it's very, very beautiful how sometimes the Naderaya touches the support zone, meaning that the price will precisely hit this, not go much over it, and actually bounce off again for a retest or whatever. Yeah. We had, at this point, a clear signal. Not at this, not at this, but this. We prepared ourselves. As the buy came here, it went up again a little, making you perfectly know what's exactly going to happen right now. And then after that, you gotta calculate that this turnover will be fulfilled and not be hit on your top line again. Yeah. And this is the right example we have again here, guys, like on that yesterday. So we came from a big trade, saw the clear turnover, entered, and that was it. And it even turned into a big trade, right? And we have the same thing here. We come from a big trade, right down from there. Yeah, would have stayed in here actually. Big trade continues. There's no small trade, nothing. Maybe a re-entry, but this line wouldn't have touched actually, because that's why I show you immediately another setting for making more entries though. And right here we had it. It looks like we didn't hit it, but we hit it. The turning point is going over, and we need, after the confirmation here, right here, we get all of this, right? Confirmation is there, the ribbon is there. We might hit target 2. I wouldn't prepare even right here, because I really made this experience that the targets are hit. Target 2 is taken right here, because we know it's always going over the support and resistance. It's not just touching them. Like not always. If you are in a really, really good bull market, and let's say the price came down from there from a sell-off, we see it clear often. If the buyers are strongly willing to buy because they know, the bull market is there, we are having these bounce offs, and maybe not even a retest. The people just test it right here and they go up. But we are not in a quite hopeful market right now. The people are not sure what to do, to buy or to sell, so we might still look for perfect entries. We can still watch what comes next. Okay, this trend is showing down. And we can look, this right here is a divergence, right? So we gotta be careful now. We are not in a clear sell-off market. So yes, you are seeing the curve is going with the retest. We might have a stagnation point right here. And even if we're just going to retest, this might be a curve that hits well. So turning, preparing, bam. You see? The point was extremely clear what will happen right now, but the people, as you might think of yourself, how the way of you thinking how the market works,
we have the sell-off right here. Yeah. And we still see the people fight, but like we are not going to push up properly. We might hit down. People not realizing that this retest will definitely happen after the fight was quite hard to come up here, right? And people still want to go up. They don't want to see the price go down. The buyers are strong in this case. And no matter what, your profit target 1 is hit. Yeah, big trade is over. We got our first signal here till there, and we got our second signal from here. Where the confirmation comes right in here or here, we hit line 2. If we just hit line 1, take profit 50%, move your stop loss. Not even at this point, as I said, move it just right here. Yeah, because you still take profit after the fees are down. You really wouldn't care what happens below this bar. Yes, just set it right here. If you set it above this bar, you might get stopped out, even if it goes up here or up here. Yeah.
So my target would still be clear in this case.
I just missed that opportunity because I was starting to make this video and answering messages. But this turning point told me, yes, prepare. This one hit and hit also my first target. Now let's wait and see what happens here.
Yes, guys, so just a quick update. So it definitely happened. You can watch it live on the chart again. I was quitting this video before, and I just wanted to update you quick just about this. Video will continue now.
Here, we see that there's no stagnation point. And from here on, there's a clear uptrend. Everything turned green. The confirmation for a buy was there, but no entry. Yeah, this was the only possibility that you gained only half of your profit from the big trade and stayed in until this. Yeah, there was no other option actually though. Just to make the market a little more clear for you. And bam. There would have been our next few targets with the strategy. With the easy algo strategy, I mean. And yeah, I hope this made some few things clear for you guys right now. We got to do our technical analysis, and even on this pattern here, you see we might have the same. So it could be shooting. Yeah, just be aware of everything, guys. Wait for the stagnation and turning points for the small trades, and don't forget to look at the Wu Manchu. Yeah, this still tells you the best points for entering the big trades. So last thing I wanted to show you is how do we get more signals? If you really want to do it aggressive, and I don't recommend this on smaller time frames either. If you are changing the settings or you want more entry signals, stay on the 5-minute time frame. Changing these settings on the 1-minute time frame, as I said, you have to be quick. You have to be focused on every single sign. You have to be very, very aware of that every decision you made will end at the middle line and bounce up again, fucking up your trade. Preparing everything in seconds though on the 1-minute chart. Yeah, it's really stressful, but I even want to show you that you just know how this looks actually. We're gonna make a live session soon, guys. We are gonna trade live and let you guys watch on the 1-minute time frame, because yeah, as you see, for secure trades we gotta still wait a long time because of the settings. But let's go into the settings straight. There are 2 things though you might want to change for more entries, and play a little with this suggestion I make right now. Let's turn this into the half, like 250. What happened here is this is not 500 bars long. Now it's 250, and it's taking the range out of those, making some entries more clear for extreme scalping. it's a good thing. The mathematics on this still work in every case. I didn't see one example on the, even not on the 5-minute chart, that broke through the whole mathematics system behind this. But as you see, we just start to calculate from this point. So the bandwidth is already a little lower, but not taking the quality from entry points. This is very, very interesting that this still works. And this is what we are going to change here. And the next thing, I don't change the multiplier, but the bandwidth. I very, very like to change the bandwidth for extreme scalping to 5. And you see on 250 what happens here, right? Still, some signals are only set right at those points, but some signals get quite more clear, yeah? And if we have this uptrend until here, and the Nadaraya line is somewhere here, the sell-off comes, the Nadaraya moves a little slow down. So this might be something you might consider, guys, changing those 2 settings, and be very aware that a volatile market clearly likes to hit to a point where you have where you don't want to have a high leverage and a stop loss of like 10% or something. Yeah, where you have high leverage, definitely set it on 25. I had not even one example where I hit it in all of my trades, and you might even think of the bandwidth here to change to 4 if you're still not having enough signals in your opinion. And this is very, very extreme. And you might see that there are big problems on 4. That's why I like 4 on the 1-minute chart. See that? This is pretty insane. We get very, very clear signals. Even if we set it here, we can replay this also, where our Nadaraya actually was. And there you still see that your stop loss has to be generous. So just that you can take this trade. Wait, let's just replay that. That very situation. Where was it now? And see what happens. It's magic, right? If it hits, it will definitely come up to the middle line. It's really, really very interesting how this works. And we get a stagnation point, we get a turning point. This is extreme scalping though, but let's see what happens. Confirmation. It was a retest. Bam, we hit this target. So you don't want to hit 4 actually. This is too extreme. Yeah, go with 5 and go on the 5-minute time frame, and you should be good to go with some more signals. Yeah, and this is definitely not recommended for a secure strategy. Yeah, but I know how this is for you guys. So this might be some settings you want to be playing with. This is no actual advice for a secure strategy, okay? Be aware of that, guys. Then we are done for this right now. I wish you a happy trading day. I will upload this video as soon as possible. See you guys. Bye-bye.